Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So this is the first video I'm recording, so I figured I'd do a little Q&A. I had some of my followers send me some questions on TikTok and on Instagram. So there were a lot of questions, so I'm gonna answer some during my videos so you guys can get to know me. I make scented candles, organic soaps, CBD soaps. I also make rolling trays like this one, ashtrays, coasters, some things with resin. So yeah, I make a whole bunch of stuff, and a lot of my TikToker followers, friends, my babies, they kept asking me to make a YouTube page. This is the first time I'm ever doing it, so be gentle, be kind, and yeah, so I'm just gonna answer some questions while I make some candles. It's not like a real official tutorial. At some point I will do a real tutorial of everything I make, but I just wanted to do like a quick little Q&A, chit chat, answer some of these questions, which are pretty interesting. I don't know. All right. So I'm basically going to start. I prefer to make soy candles because they are natural, and I have heard that paraffin candles omit like carcinogens, cancer causing things that you breathe in. So I don't want to do that. So I use soy. It does burn a little bit slower also, so I feel like my candles last a little longer. So I'm gonna make some scented candles today. I will be making cupcake scented candles. It's actually really easy to make candles. So during quarantine, bored and being locked in the house all day, I self-taught myself to make all these products that I'm doing now. It's relaxing to me. It's like a little meditation. You know, and I tend to get down sometimes, and anxiety and, you know, all that stuff we go through. So this is like a little meditation for me, and it's very relaxing. It's pretty awesome. So, and it also brought out the creative side of me. When I was young, I used to draw a lot. I was always very artsy, and you know, as you get older, life happens, and sometimes you don't touch on those parts of you again. So quarantine definitely helped that. I also taught myself how to do my own nails, so I've been doing that as well. So I'm actually thankful for the quarantine. It gave me a time to sit down and find some hobbies. It was good for me. It keeps me busy and I enjoy it. Yeah. So I'm gonna make some soy candles. I'm making cupcake, like I said. So the first thing I do is I have a kitchen scale. So I like to weigh out my soy before I start melting it. So for about 3 candles of the size, these are like 7-ounce glass candles. So I make 3 candles at a time. I have found for myself that 1 ounce of the essential oil scents make 3 candles. I think it's the perfect amount. It makes the room smell really good, and I'm not just saying that because they're my candles. They actually smell really good. Like, they make everything smell great. So yeah, so I am going to weigh out about 16 ounces of soy wax, and if you can see, it comes in these little pellets. I'm just gonna weigh out 16 ounces, and these are all natural soy pellets. There's nothing like artificial in them. They are 100% organic. So yeah, almost at 16 16 ounces. Okay. So I have my 16 ounces. So I use a hot plate. Some people can use like a double boiler. I don't put my wax directly on kitchen stove heat. I haven't seen that anyone does. I feel like it'll burn the wax. So I use a little hot plate. I'm not gonna put it directly in my face right now because I'm gonna get hot. I suffer from hot flashes, so it's bad enough. So I put it all the way up and I'm pretty much gonna let these melt. I will keep an eye on them and I will answer some questions while it's melting. Things to have handy while it's melting is a metal spoon, or it should be metal because anything else is gonna stick to it. So I use this long metal spoon, and then I use a thermometer. It's like a candy making thermometer, because you do have to check the temperature. You want it to melt to a certain temperature, and then there's a certain temperature where you actually put them in the candle tins or containers to set. All right, so I'm gonna put this on. I put it all the way up, and then I just start to let those melt. If I was putting a dye in, actually I'm not gonna use a dye, but if I was, I would usually put it in after it's melted. All right, so while that's melting, I'm gonna answer some questions. First question is, what is your name? My name is Jasmine. Most people call me Jazz, or a lot of people know me from my Instagram and mostly my TikTok as All That Jazz 1121. No one ever really calls me by my full name, Jasmine, so it's Jazz, Jazzy, Jazzy Fizzle. That's about it. Do I eat meat? Yes, I do eat meat. I like meat. I don't want to hear nothing. I like meat. I've tried the pescatarian thing and I liked it. I like seafood, but like people from my work were telling me I was starting to look sick, like green, and can't have that. So actually I was a little pale, so I did have to start eating meat again. I do eat ketogenic, so I try not to do too much carbs or sugar. If I do, it's usually on a weekend where I have that's my cheat day. I don't go overboard, but if I want to have some rice, I'm gonna have some rice, some potatoes. I'm gonna do that. And this is still melting. I stir it in between. My birthday is November 23rd. I was actually born on Thanksgiving, and it happens to fall on Thanksgiving every few years. So that's my birthday. My favorite color is purple. It's such a girly color, but yeah, I like it. I like purple. All shades of purple. What is your favorite, what is your lucky number? My lucky number is 23. 1, it's my birthday, and 2, I love me some Jordans. Do you have any pets? Now that's a sensitive subject. I don't have any pets. I used to have a pit bull who was my baby. She was my life. Her name is Sasha, and unfortunately she died the day after her 9th birthday in her sleep. And no, I was very heartbroken. I do have a picture of her tattooed on the back of my leg, on my calf. But no, I am in the process now where I'm very interested in getting a bearded dragon. I've seen a couple people with them and they seem like they're very docile and calm, and they're okay with human interaction, and my son is really interested. So I've been talking to someone who's been giving me information. I'm gonna do a little reading and research, and I will probably get it soon. Where am I from? I'm from New York. I was born in Manhattan. I lived in the Bronx for the first few years, like 9 years of my life, I believe. And then we moved to Queens. I spent a lot of time there. And I've pretty much been in Brooklyn since. So yeah. I definitely rep Brooklyn, but Queens is always going to be home. But yeah. is my place. I've been here for ages. My height. I'm 5'4". Oh no, 5'5", I think. But I feel like I was lied to until I was 5'6". So either I'm shrinking or somebody lied to me. My shoe size, I'm a 4.5 in boys or a 5 depending on the shoe. Vans tend to run a little smaller, so I get a size bigger. But yeah, 4.5 boys. I shop in Kids Foot Locker. My favorite animal to have as a pet is a dog. But my favorite animal, like my spirit animal, like something I'm obsessed with, are flamingos. I love flamingos. I want to get a tattoo of a flamingo. That's my spirit animal. Oh, this is melting nice. I'm going to put the thermometer in there and just let it sit in there. So I want to heat it up all the way to 185 degrees. What is the furthest you've ever been away from home? Dominican Republic. That's the furthest. I've gone to a lot of states in the country. A lot, but out of here, DR. It was beautiful, and I need to go back, and I need to go back with somebody. Yeah. My favorite holiday. Oh, I'm such a child. My favorite holiday is Halloween. Everybody knows it. I'm obsessed. I get dressed up every year. I am so big on Halloween. I've been always. I think that's my mom's doing. My mom was really into Halloween as well. She always dressed me up, and I remember her dressing up, and yeah, so I love Halloween, like love it. It's my favorite. I get my son very involved, so he likes it too. My favorite sport. All right, if I had to choose to play a sport, it would be handball. I know that's so Hispanic of me, but I love to play handball. To watch, I like to watch baseball usually when it's in the playoffs. Like, I'm not gonna sit there and watch all year. Football, it's okay. I like it. I do tend to gamble with football sometimes, but I do like football. Basketball. I was really into basketball in high school. I remember I used to watch a lot of basketball. I was a Knicks fan back then. It was a really long time ago. Ewing was on the team. John Starks was on the team. So I know I'm giving my age away right now, but yeah, I used to love basketball. So I like to watch basketball. It's very entertaining. I like to go to games live. I've only been to I've been to mostly baseball games. I'm answering way more than you guys asked me. Like, let me just go on. Extrovert or introvert? So I can be an introvert. I'm quiet a lot. I spend a lot of time by myself. So I can be an introvert. I'm shy until you get to know me. I'm very observant. So I like to, I'm a little quiet until I get comfortable with people. Yeah. If I can have a superhero power, what would it be? I used to think I would want to read people's minds, but I don't, because I think people are really toxic, and I don't need to hear a lot of people's thoughts in this world, especially with everything that we've experienced this past life. I am so good on hearing people's thoughts. People's actions have told me enough, and I don't need that toxicity. So my superhero power would be, I feel like I would want to transport to different times. Yeah. I want to be a traveler. What would my superhero name be? Captain Save-A-Home. I'd be thinking I could save bitches. Ooh, am I allowed to, I don't know if I'm allowed to do that, but if I have to edit that, I will. How many pillows do I sleep with? There's like 8 on my bed right now. I don't know if you can see them, but I sleep at 4. I sleep alone. I've been sleeping alone for years, alright? I need some pillows. Alright, this is still heating up. What is my favorite movie? So, my favorite movie is Natural Born Killers. I know, it sounds morbid, but one, I love Quentin Tarantino. If I could say his name, I'm about to say I love his movies, and I'm having a hard time saying his name. Quentin Tarantino. I love his movies. And second, I think it's such a love story. I love when people love hard like that. Because that's me. But yeah, I love that movie. What is my favorite character? My favorite character is Harley Quinn. I love her. I am obsessed with her. She is my spirit animal. So I'm a flamingo and Harley Quinn. She's my spirit animal, and I love the way she loves Joker. Like, I love that. I was actually her in 2 Halloweens already in a row. So yeah. Anything Harley Quinn, I'm about it. I want to get a tattoo of her. I would love to find my pudding, but maybe not because they don't really end up together. Okay, so this is almost at 185. It's at 175. Let me get the scale out of the way, and then I need to put it on a little towel because it's gonna be hot. Okay, we have 10 more degrees to go. What is my favorite song? This is so girly. My favorite song is Jill Scott, He Loves Me. Yeah, that song definitely makes me stop and sing every time, and I don't know, it's very pleasing to my ears. Am I religious? I am not religious, but I was brought up by my mom who is spiritual, and I feel like I'm tapping into that side of me now as I got a lot older. Yeah, so I'm starting to tap into that side. My best achievement, that's easy. That's my son. That is the best thing I ever did in my life. He's a good kid. If I won the lottery, what would I do? I would buy my mother a house or whatever property she desired, set her up for life. Then I would take a little vacation, travel the world a little bit with my son. And I don't know. I don't think I would change much. I think I would still be me. I don't think I would tell anybody I had money. I don't think anyone would know. I would probably have to have somebody anonymously declare that I won, so that people wouldn't know I won. Because, you know, people come out of nowhere. Oh, it has reached 185, so I'm going to sit it down on here so it can cool down. At this point, right when it comes off, that's when I add my 1 ounce of essential oils. This one is, like I said, it's cupcake scented. It's one of my best sellers. People love this one. It smells really good. It does smell like cupcakes. Then you just want to stir it for about 20 seconds. It smells so good. I can smell it already. You guys can probably see the smoke. Just stir. I think that's enough. So at this point, I'm just going to let it cool down to 135 degrees without burning myself. And now I'm going to prepare the little glass containers that I will be setting them in. All right, so the first thing I need to do is attach the wicks. I'm gonna take out 3 wicks. I do buy from a candle company. I don't know if I can, I'll list the name of the candle company that I do get a lot of my stuff from. And then, honestly, I get a lot of my stuff from Amazon. So I took up 3 wicks, and these are wick holders that keep it in place so the wick is centered. So in order to get the wicks to stick in the bottom of the jar, you buy these little circular adhesive little things. I don't know the proper name of them, but the way I do it is I peel them off first, and then I stick it to the bottom of the wick, press it firmly, take off the little paper, and then I place them in the bottom. Some people place the little sticky thing there first. I do not. I find this easier for me. So I'm gonna stick all 3. I keep checking the temperature to make sure I do pour them when they are 135. It's getting there. So, okay. So the second wick. It's not cooperating with me. You guys hear my son in the background? Yeah. I told him I was recording, but he's playing Fortnite with his friends, so he's probably recording his YouTube. Don't know. Okay, a little more. All right, here are my wicks. So I keep them long until they're set. After they're set and they're hardened and they're ready to package, label, whatever, that's when I cut the wick. So I just leave them long for now. Oh, he is going at it right now. It's gonna be a very interesting game they're having. Okay. So now just put the little wick holders in place. They stay like that. And there's a little slit that you can put the wick, and it actually stays perfectly in place. Okay, so those are nice and still, they won't move, they will stay centered, and then your wick will be nice and perfectly in the middle. So being that these are cupcake candles, I like to decorate them a little bit. I do put sprinkles on the bottom, and then once they set a little bit, I'll put some sprinkles on the top, and they're cute. They're just regular old sprinkles that you would put on ice cream, nothing special. They don't burn or anything in the candle when it's melting, so that's pretty cool. So that's all ready. I need like 10 degrees more for it to cool down, and then that's it. Ready to set. Like I said, it's really, really easy to make candles. And you can color them. Sometimes I make the cupcakes one pink, but I'm just going to keep them white for now. So yeah, you can dye them, you can do anything. There's a bunch of different kind of containers I use. Sometimes I even go to the 99-cent store and get like really random ones. I do have people that request like big giant mason jar ones, and I layer them. It's really not hard. I'll do a layered one at some point for you guys, but this wasn't even like a real tutorial, just a fast little something. So I'm almost ready. So yeah, that was the last question I answered, was the lottery. My earring's been bothering me, so that's probably why you guys see me constantly touching my ear. Can you solve a Rubik's Cube? You know what? I have never really tried. I don't know if I can. I am going to try and get back to you. I love puzzles, so if I can't solve it, I'm going to be really frustrated because I am very competitive. But we'll see what happens. All right, it is almost time to put them in the jars. So I hope you guys have enjoyed my little questions so far. I will try to answer some questions during each one I do, so keep those questions coming. Yeah, that was the last question. What else can I tell you about me? I'm 42. I'm a Sagittarius. I'm a single mom. My son's amazing. That's it. I'm pretty laid back. I'm chill. I'm pretty funny, I've been told, but I don't know. That's more with my friends. I'm a little shy, even though I'm on TikTok every day. I know it's weird because I'm always recording, so people are like, oh, but you're on TikTok, you're always in front of a camera. I don't know, I feel like it's different. 140. Okay, it's time to pour these. I'm all done. See how easy it is? That's it. I'm just gonna pour them. Like I said, it pretty much equally makes 3. So yeah, that's it. You see how it's clear? When it dries, it'll, you know, thicken up. And it'll turn white. It won't be like yellow. It looks yellow right now, but it's not. It is white. Guys, can you hear that motorcycle? Sounds like Brooklyn, right? You see? All right, so I'm gonna just let those set and do what they do. I will come back and show you guys once it starts getting not 100% solid, but a little bit, like right before it's completely solid. That's when I'll put the sprinkles on the top, because if I put them on there before, they're just gonna float to the bottom. So I'll show you guys that, and I'll show you what they look like when they're done. So my candles have kind of set a little bit. They haven't set completely, so you see they have turned white. So this is the point that I like to put the sprinkles on the top. That way they don't sink to the bottom. So I just put some on just for decoration, like a little cupcake. Being stubborn. And that's it. They're pretty done. So I'm gonna leave the wicks in for a little while longer because, like I said, they're not completely set. Once they are completely hard, I will just cut off the wicks right at the top here, remove these, and they're done. I labeled them, I send them out. But like I said, it's not a complete tutorial. Next time I will get a little bit more detailed. I just wanted to get my feet wet and break the ice and do my first video. So once again, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed my video. I will be putting my TikTok, my Instagram, and like I said, let me know what you guys want to know. If you want to know anything, if you enjoyed it, if you didn't, you could be honest. Love you guys. See you, baby.